Hey there, Internet. How's it going? I'm your boy John Graff Show, and I'm here today to give you a little bit of information on the show called One Piece. One Piece episode 623. And apparently in this episode, everybody's saying their goodbyes, finally. Smoker's Unit G5 is, their worship is basically fixed. They're about to leave. Law possibly, is coming to terms with, like, it's basically sort of like, okay, yeah, this alliance will actually work against the Straw Hats because they're actually like a very, very reliable crew. And again, it's another one of those simple and emotional scenes. Like after they after an arc, they sort of do like a small little recap, or at least they did for this one, basically saying everything, sort of like covering everything that they did when they came to Punk Hazard. Or at least that's for the second half. For the whole first half, it's mostly just everybody just saying their goodbyes, and most of the crewmates from G5 basically saying like pirates shouldn't be trusted and all that, and letting the kids on the ship say like, yeah, man, you shouldn't say good things about pirates, because pirates are evil and the Marines are good. And, you know, they're scaring the kids and all that. And because of that, it's like, Tashigi basically just sort of like just lays into them, be like, you shouldn't be saying that and shit. And the reason for doing it was like, if we don't, we're basically going, man, to see these guys as like good to people. Because so far, that's all they have been doing is trying to help us and basically trying to like keep us safe and shit. So because of that, it's like, if you really think about it, it's like from what they're used to and how the Straw Hats are, it's like they're basically the epitome of what an anti-hero is. It's basically somebody who basically stands on the side of evil, but also does good things to help people, because they're not just mindless monsters who are out to try and do everything themselves. And the members of G5 actually sort of like of Smoker's naval crew basically see that, and they're like, oh yeah, and they're bursting into tears and everything. And one scene made me die laughing. It was when Smoker saw that, he basically just was like, oh my God, the people that I work with. And he actually made that motion too, which was super hilarious. And then everybody says their goodbyes and then they leave. And then they have like a small little recap about with Kaido and everything else. And while all this is going on, Law basically sets his goals ahead and go ahead and like, he basically puts Baby 5, and I really cannot pronounce that guy's name who flies with the weird head and shit. I cannot pronounce his name, but he cuts both their heads off and puts them out on a raft, just so Joker, in this case Mr. Flamingo, can find them. And he basically says is cutting like a negotiation with him. Is like, yeah, I'm not basically, beating you was never my plan. My whole plan was to mess up your shipment with Kaido, Kaido the Beast King, I think. No, Kaido the King of Beasts. And he's not a reasonable guy, and if you can't like deliver what you say that you can, he's gonna like go all out on you and basically destroy you, because he's one of the 4 emperors of the sea. With that title, they're basically as bad as Whitebeard was, and we sort of see the power he had alone to basically challenge the world government. That's how he was, and Kaido kind of has some of that. Has some fraction of he has equal amount of power as Whitebeard did, and that's something that Mr. Joker does not want to go up against. So that was Law's plan. His plan is basically like, look, if you relinquish everything your warlord title onto your stand-in from Dressrosa, then yeah, I'll give Caesar back. Which at the end of that really made him pretty mad. That made Joker pretty mad to a very outstanding point. So yeah, that's something, man, to keep noted. That Law is actually kind of like a strategist, and he does have all this planned out all the way up to his alliance with the Straw Hats, which is something that is very impressive. So yeah, they had this small little recap. They did all their stuff, and from there on, it was like, well, yeah, this is basically like some closure that the Punk Hazard arc has ended, and now they're moving on to like a brand new arc, like in the next few episodes. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Whereas like at the end of this, it sort of just was like, yeah, man, the first half is done. Now we're moving on to something brand new. We were starting on Law and the Straw Hats versus Doflamingo and the citizens of Dressrosa, or the guards that he set up there. So yeah, they're heading off to Greenbit for right now, and yeah, that's where so yeah, we're gonna have to pick that up the next episode when they give us some more information. So yeah, what do you guys think? Did you love this episode? Did you hate it? Please let me know down in the comments. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video on all your favorite media sites. Hey there, Internet. How's it going? You know who I am, and I have some information for you. Pick up this little book right here. It's called Mizuki Dragon Warriors Volume 1. You can pick it up down in the link below. And if you can't pick up the little cover here, you can always get the ebook version. You can read it on your phone, tablet, anything, all that good stuff. So yeah, pick it up today and have yourself a good read. Have a good one.